Welcome to the 2018 SCAC Spring Media Days. I'm Rachel Gibbon with Centenary College's head baseball coach Mike Diaz and senior right-hand pitcher Kaleb Kirk. Thanks for joining me today, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Coach, the Gents had a remarkable season last year, winning their first ever SCAC championship and earned a bid to the NCAA postseason tournament. What kind of expectations do you have for your team this year after seeing what they were capable of last year?
I actually think our expectations are a little tempered from last year. We're losing the middle of our order. We're losing our leadoff guy from last year. So our offense is a big question. Expectations, I know we're good, but as far as expectations, it's just to go out and compete every day.
And Kaleb, being on the team, seeing how the Gents fought for that championship last year, what kind of expectations from a player's point of view do you have for your team?
Well, we really don't have any expectations otherwise, just to play the game how we play it and to play at the best of our abilities. We get kind of an advantage, from the upperclassmen side of it that we've been there, we know, so we can, help point the underclassmen, the guys who haven't played before, situations, help them out and to figure out what the situation is and to just help them through it all.
Coach, I saw the Gents are ranked 20th in the preseason poll. How does it feel going into the season with that kind of ranking?
Yeah, I think preseason rankings it's great. It's great to be ranked. It means, people around you and, at this level are taking notice for a program. I think a lot of the preseason rankings really geared towards what you did last season and before. And so for us, we've been ranked, I think, 3 or 4 times in the last 5 years. So, our guys expect to be in that position. So I don't think anything really changes in terms of expectations. Again, it's nice to be ranked, but we're going to, do what we can every day to play the best baseball we can.
And Kaleb, what have you been working on this offseason to prepare for the upcoming season?
Mostly it's just mental game right now. My physical ability, it can't really get too much more, greater compared to how I was, last season. So, it's just more of mentality, more being a leader. I want to be the best leader I can be for this team, and just anytime there's a need of me, just help someone in any situation and point them in the right direction.
Coach, talk about recruiting this past year and what new faces Gents fans will be seeing on the field this season.
Yeah, I think losing 3 starters on offense, you're definitely going to see some new faces. We got a couple guys that have been in the program that are in the mix, but they haven't played. And so the big question marks there. In addition to the recruiting class, I see, 3 or 4 freshmen vying for those 3 spots. So all in all, we got about 5 or 6 position guys vying for 3 spots. Pitching-wise, I think a big issue last year was just depth. I loved our top end and strength-wise in our pitching. I think depth was a big issue for us. I'd like to think that we alleviated that problem. You're going to see 3 or 4 freshmen that honestly are vying for starting spots. We've got Caleb and Matt DeVille back, who are both 11-game winners, and we've got 3 or 4 freshmen that on any given year are right there, and so they'll probably be our 3, 4, and 5.
And Kaleb, as a player once in those shoes, how have you been helping the freshmen transfer onto the team?
Well, I've just been helping them and showing them, how we do things at Centenary, how things are done the correct way, the incorrect way. Just trying to be a role model for them and a mentor to them, so they can try to follow the correct footsteps and the correct way of how we do it, and teach the kids that are coming after me.
What's one goal you hope your team accomplishes this season?
You want to take that?
My biggest goal is just to pull the team together as good as I can and just compete every single game and every single moment of the game. Try to control as much as I can, but also just depend on my teammates, because that's the biggest thing we have right now is just our teammates.
Yeah, for me, it's just go out, compete every day, and win. That's our goal.
Perfect. Well, thanks so much for joining me, and good luck this season.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.